Welcome to my series UK Telecoms Decoded. Sky, when a media giant becomes a telecoms powerhouse. Sky started as a satellite TV company. It was built on the idea that content, premium sport, first-run films, original drama, was the product worth paying for. The dish on the wall was just the delivery mechanism. For 3 decades that model worked brilliantly, and then the world changed. Streaming arrived, Netflix, Disney+, Amazon Prime. The content game became a global arms race that even a $30 billion business owned by Comcast couldn't win alone. So Sky did something that most media companies haven't had the courage to do. It transformed itself into a full-stack telecoms and connectivity operator, with content still at the core, but connectivity, broadband, and B2B services as the new growth engines. How is that transformation going? Let's find out. Parameter 1, market position and financial health. Sky is a $10.3 billion revenue business, one of the largest media and telecommunications companies in the UK, owned by Comcast since 2018, when the US media giant paid $30 billion to acquire it. Sky operates across the UK, Ireland, Germany, Austria, Italy, and Switzerland. In the UK specifically, Sky is a major force across 3 distinct markets: pay television, broadband, and mobile. On broadband, Sky is one of the UK's largest consumer ISPs, serving millions of households via Openreach's infrastructure. Sky Mobile operates as an MVNO on the O2 network, giving it mobile customers without the cost of physical infrastructure. Financially, Sky returned to profit in 2024, posting a pre-tax profit of $253 million after a painful 2023 loss. Revenue grew modestly to $10.3 billion, driven by direct-to-consumer revenue rising from price increases. Advertising revenue slipped from $1.2 billion to $1.1 billion, reflecting the broader structural decline in broadcast advertising. The direction of travel is stabilization after a difficult period, but the structural challenges remain very much present. Parameter 2, leadership vision. Sky's strategic direction is shaped by 2 distinct leadership layers. Comcast sets the overall strategic framework. Its vision for Sky in 2026 is clear: invest in content and use the European footprint as a premium media platform. Sky has made a significant commitment through the new Sky Studios complex at Elstree, one of Europe's most advanced studio facilities, signaling that original content remains a central pillar even as licensing deals shift. On B2B, Sky made a significant leadership appointment in March 2026, naming Damien Saunders as Managing Director of Sky Business. Saunders has spent over a decade expanding its business segment beyond content into telecoms and connectivity. His brief is explicit: to build on Sky Business's expanding portfolio of services for businesses of all sizes. The leadership narrative in 2026 is about reinventing the consumer media proposition while accelerating the B2B telecoms play. Parameter 3, business strategy. Content reinvention. Sky has secured a long-term agreement to offer HBO content through HBO Max service. Sky is simultaneously doubling down on its own original production at Sky Studios Elstree to reduce dependency on third-party licensing. The Sky News 2030 strategy diversifies revenue streams from advertising toward subscription models and ticketed live events. Connectivity as a core product. Sky Broadband is no longer a bolt-on. It competes directly with BT and Virgin Media O2. Sky's distribution advantage, its existing relationship with millions of households, gives it a powerful platform for cross-sell. B2B expansion. Sky Business has grown into a genuine connectivity provider, serving hospitality, retail, and corporate enterprises. The appointment of Saunders is an explicit signal that this segment is about to receive significantly more strategic focus. Parameter 4, growth formula. Consumer bundle deepening. The average revenue per customer grows materially as more services are bundled. B2B connectivity growth. As it expands into managed connectivity and cloud services, it enters a market with structurally higher margins. Content monetization evolution. Moving to subscription and events revenue creates a more resilient and higher quality revenue base. Cost discipline into margin recovery. Sky is transitioning away from satellite dish installers as it shifts to a digital connectivity platform. This is the cost of the structural transition from a satellite media company to a digital connectivity platform. Parameter 5, the honest challenge. The honest picture is that Sky is navigating one of the most complex strategic transitions in British media and telecoms. The content challenge is real. Without exclusive HBO, the proposition to pay TV subscribers becomes harder to sustain. The competitive environment in broadband is intensifying. Every competitor is fighting for the same UK household, and B2B telecoms is not an easy market. Moving to enterprise managed services is a significant capability jump. Here's the one insight to take from this analysis. Sky is trying to reinvent its core product and expand into an adjacent industry at the same time. Whether its assets are sufficient to fund 3 simultaneous strategic pivots is the question that defines Sky's next chapter. Next week, Talk, the challenger brand navigating a consolidating industry. See you next week. What is your experience of Sky as a customer, a partner, or a competitor? Drop it in the comments. See you next week.